A kickstart is here. It's time to live, impact, value, and engage heart first. It's time for Live at 7:55 with Mitch Taylor.
Good morning. Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Friday, October 11th, 2019. Hard to believe we are cruising through another season of Live at 7:55 with you. We're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about today. So put it in the comments below, and we're going to get back to chatting about it in just a minute. DJN TV coming to the South Point February 24th to February 27th. Honored to be one of the presenters for you for the show co-located with the Photo Booth Expo. It's going to be a great time. Will the Patriots go 16-0 is what Mike Walter wants to know, and I say no. As a Patriots fan, not going to happen. They have had the absolute easiest schedule so far of the NFL season, and that's why they're 6-0 right now. But they will not go 16-0. That offense needs a wake-up call and needs to get back from injuries. So the answer is, even though I'm a Patriots fan, I have to say no. They are not going to go 16-0 this season, although they do have the best defense that Belichick has ever had on any team. So we'll see how it goes, Mike, but in my opinion, that is not going to be a case. Put in the comments below whatever you want to chat about here today. Happy to chat about it. Let's see. Mike said, will the Patriots go 16-0? That's not a thing, in my opinion. Yesterday, I talked about, giving just to give, and not if you're giving with expectation to get, you're not giving, you're trading. And Vicky reminded me of where that quote comes from, and that is from Charlie Tremendous Jones. I don't know if you can see that on the screen or not. Charlie Tremendous Jones wrote a book called Being Tremendous. He wrote several books. Life's Tremendous is one of his books. So if you have a chance to find your mentor's mentor, and that's a topic I've spoke about in the past, I've written about in the past, I would encourage you to do so. Jeffrey Gitomer's mentor, one of his mentors was Being Tremendous, Charlie Tremendous Jones. So check that out. Kevin Porter says, do you talk to venues to offer suggestions to improve if it comes up in conversations such as offering Wi-Fi? You have to develop the relationship first, Kevin, in my opinion. You can't make suggestions to improve based upon the initial visit or even based upon the second or maybe even third visit. Like, the trust factor has to be built. It's just like dating. You can't walk in and, after a first visit with someone, you drop off whatever you drop off and do congratulations. You bring coffee and chat and say, you know what, I was at your venue and man, that layout is poor. You guys really should think about doing this. And, the Wi-Fi signal, have you guys thought about that? Because that's horrible. I just wouldn't, I just wouldn't go there, man. You have to develop the relationship first. It was a while before I had a strong relationship with a couple different area venues where they turn to me now for ideas at times on different things. And that's awesome. And I turn to them for ideas on certain things with their clients. And so to get to collaboration with people takes time. It is not going to come up automatically. Britt Stevens, how would you like to be an easy NFL team? Hi, Dolphins. How are you? Tom Heath says yikes. I don't know what Tom is commenting yikes on. Put in the comments below whatever you want to chat about here today for Live at 7:55. It's going to be a conversation for you here today. That's what this episode is all about. So whatever you want to chat about, put in the comments below. Something else I think that's important for us to understand is to go with the flow. I've said this before. I've said this lots of different times over the years, but a wedding day, as we deal with weddings primarily, a wedding day is a very emotional day for everyone involved. And you have to be able to go with the flow. You have to be able to adapt. I think I saw Tom post on a thread, we are forever adapters. And I absolutely agree with that, because the events we do are fluid. Good morning, Lauren. Aw, my goddaughter, Lauren. Just love her. So good morning, Lauren. Hope all is well for you in Method, Detroit, or wherever you are. Yeah, if it comes up in conversation, but the key is, Kevin, you can't bring it up. That's the catch, Kevin. You can't be the one to bring it up. You have to wait for them to ask you. Yeah, that's what Tom was talking about. So again, let me get back to being fluid. Being fluid is so important to us as event pros. Go with the flow. Be able to have a conversation with people, be able to understand that it's a very emotionally filled day for parents, for siblings, for best friends. You know, there's a lot of emotions going on. So let's talk about Gerald Hood. What is the best way to convert brides or bridal shows into book meetings after the show? How do you entice them? I can only share what works for us and what we've done in the past. And I'm sure there are lots of other ways to do this, Gerald. The scratch off card thing has worked reasonably well for us. I've done other promotions. I've chatted about scratch cards over the years. I don't know how many times. But very simply, get a scratch off card, customize with your branding on it, of course. They win one of whatever many offers you have on the scratch off card to be able to, and they have to bring it to a meeting or scratch it off at a meeting together. So you keep the scratch off card, you write their name on it. If you're doing a virtual meeting like this, back and forth, then basically you just scratch it off in front of them, hold it up to the screen, show it to them, and that's what they win if you're not able to get an in-person meeting with them. Or you get the in-person meeting with them, and you make it so that it is an offer that is usable in the next, 10 days after the show, whatever the case is. So it creates some urgency to actually have the meeting right after the show versus not. So that's the key thing in order to get a meeting for bridal shows. Not a great response. Secret envelope. Yeah, that's more I hate to say it this way, but if you're not making a huge investment in scratch off cards, a bootstrap marketer's way to do it, Gerald, is with a secret envelope. And maybe it doesn't work in your area. I don't know. I'm just going by what works for me here. The other thing I've done is just being able to connect and have, my younger staff, if you will, I'm getting old. I got gray hair here somewhere. Be in the booth to connect with brides. And I think that's important too, that they have people they can connect with. And that to me is very important as well. Chris Hintz, what do you tell people who think a photo booth uplights or things will suddenly transform their business? Chris Hintz, this is a topic all in of itself. So I'm going to punt on that. Chris, you are the winner today. We are going to use that as a topic for next week. That's what we're going to hold. So we're going to hold Chris's topic because it is a huge topic, and I love the topic, Chris. We're going to hold it for next week. So thank you very much for watching live at 7:55 today. DJ NTV co-hosted Photo Booth Expo coming up February 24th to February 27th at the South Point. Get your tickets at djntv.com. We will see you in Vegas there, and very much looking forward to Mobile Beat right behind it in Vegas. And then, of course, after that, Midwest DJs Live, April 26th to April 28th in Milwaukee at the Hyatt. You can grab your tickets there at MidwestDJsLive.com. Those are the next 3 shows that I will be a part of. I'm not speaking at Mobile Beat, just heads up, but I'll be in the front row watching industry greats like Mike Walter, Joe Bunn, Tom Heath, and many others rock the stage. Thanks so much for watching live at 7:55. Go rock your weekend. We will see you on Monday. And we're talking about Chris Hintz's topic. What do you tell people who think a photo booth, uplights, or things will suddenly transform their business? That's Monday's topic. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching live at 7:55. To bring Mitch to speak to your organization, go to MitchTaylor.net. Now go live, impact, value, and engage heart first.